And just like that, the final episode of the recording session has begun. Welcome back to Residents of Fate, immersed MegaShadowFist is like a video game Sega commentary. We last left off. Things are started to get kind of hairy. I suppose we started chapter 15. It seems like it's just going to be like a one-room type thing. This is kind of like a boss room with like a level 71 leader. Let's see. I think what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to spread everyone out just a little bit. Have Zephyr go that way, or Vashyron go. I swear, I'm never gonna get their names. Like, we're basically at the end of the game, right? And I still haven't gotten their names right, so... Like, I keep saying it, but it's true. I don't think that I ever will stop calling Vashyron Zephyr and Zephyr Vashyron. At this point, I keep saying it, but it's kind of like a moot point. Not a moot point, that's not the word I'm looking for. It's kind of pointless to say at this point, kind of redundant to say. I mean, it should be pretty obvious. That's what I'm trying to get at. Okay. And can we break like a shield or something? I just love the way that he sounds when he screams. The Our Commandos. That scream is amazing. Zephyr's about to get lit up though. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. Okay, let's go. Let's see, hold on. Where is everyone in relation to? Okay. Okay, even if Zephyr like completely, you know, what am I trying to say? Even if like Zephyr gets completely destroyed, we still have enough bezels left that. Oh, come on. I was like, I thought it was 4. Sure, we got that extra bezel, but that shouldn't have been enough to make us so that we would lose 5. I took a gamble, and I lost. I was like, oh, you know, we should have enough bezels left that, you know, we should have enough bezels left that, you know, we'll still have 1 left over. But no, apparently, since we just adding that 1 extra bezel that we got makes it so now we actually lose 5 bezels whenever we get completely cleared out. Why I've never noticed this until now, I have no idea. And why the fates of the game decided to do that right as soon as they were about to completely kill off the leader? I don't know. I guess it's because they wanted to make this game a lot more interesting. I suppose, this playthrough. And by interesting, I just mean a lot more longer than it should really be. I don't know. Like, I like this game. I really do like this game. So it can be kind of annoying at times with some of the. Excuse me. I'm gonna use this word. I'm gonna use this word here, which typically has like a negative connotation to it. Although it really, I remember actually Tyler and Josh from Versus talked about this relatively recently. How the word gimmick sort of has like a negative connotation, even though it shouldn't always have a negative connotation to it. You shouldn't always have a negative, but like a lot of the gimmicks that this game has can be kind of annoying. Still a good game. It's still a good game, all things considered. It's just that we were so, I don't know. Anyone get like kind of frustrated when you're about to beat the leader, and then they're like, "Nope, okay, Chuck Tester, you're just gonna have to, you know." Okay, you're just gonna have to try again. Bye bye bird, bye bye. Let's see, what was the quote from Public Enemies? You know, starring Christian Bale and whatchamacallit? Starring Christian Bale and Johnny Depp. Bye bye Blackbird, I believe. Yeah, I'm really not very good at memorizing lines, in case you couldn't tell. In case you couldn't tell by my flop last episode, I'm really not good. I mean, there are a couple lines that I can memorize, you know, like hotter than a. No, I messed up that line too. It's blacker. Why am I forgetting this line too? Darker than a moonless night, hotter and more bitter than hell itself. That is coffee. That's how it went. I can memorize that. You know, exceptions do arise though. Maybe it might be better actually to try this. Leanne's good, sort of. Sort of. Okay, well they're all starting to switch over to Leanne, which is not good. Okay. I wish that you could just get some full scratch damage. Vashyron, come on, stop being useless. Be good. You're supposed to be the strongest person in the game. Sort of, kind of, not really. That's. I don't. Actually, it kind of is supposed to be. So, switch over to, or do that. Okay, let's see, our commando sniper. Again, maybe I should, what is it? What's the definition of insanity? They say, trying something over and over again, expecting the results to change. Perhaps, maybe, I should actually try doing something a little bit different. Maybe that might actually cause me to actually have proper results for once. And I don't know what I did. I mean, I don't know what I did. I wasn't quite sure which effects. Oh, we broke his gauge. Good. Alright. There we go. Now we do that. So now what I'm going to do is do this. Go to leader. Well, the reason why I do this, though, is because even with the way that this game works, like, it's like anything is possible, right? Like, anything is possible. So, like, even if like something doesn't go right for like 20 times, if you just because of the way that the game works, like, if you get lucky even once, if you get lucky even once, that's enough to guarantee that you'll be alright. There we go, leader assault. That's just how it is. Okay then, victory. Okay, so there was just a boss for the entrance, and now it's like you have another one of those. It seemed like, starting with the previous chapter, it seems like we're gonna start having some like maze type. Yeah, Zephyr, quit blaming yourself for everything. It's good. Don't be mopey, be like cool, Zephyr. Like, I don't care about anything, Zephyr. Alright, anyway. So just in a bunch of like random encounters, is there like a Okay, Zephyr, we get it. You can calm down now. You can calm down. What I want to do, actually, is I want to go back and then... What I want to do is go back and rest and save, actually. That's what I want to do. Go back to the entrance. Yeah, this seems like this is going to be like another short dungeon, give or take. Because, like, I legitimately do think that was, like, the boss room. And then we just go over there, it's going to be, like, a long cutscene or something. Do we need to rest? We might need to. I don't think that we do. We'll just save. Will I end up eating those words? Because, like, all we did was get scratch damage, right? And scratch damage recovers, like, every time that you clear out a room or you exit an area. So, So yeah, that's another way. It's like scratch damage doesn't carry over like whenever you leave like a dungeon or anything. Okay, let's go ahead and leave. Let's see here. Sullivan's. No, stop. Okay, Zephyr. I get it. I get it. I guess as Lagerfield said, please let me remember this line enough that I could say it without messing up. 教えてくれ! なぜお前が生き延びて彼らは死んだのか? 誰が悪者かなんてどうでもいい。なんなら俺でいい。だからどけよ! Okay, Zephyr, calm down. What was it? なぜお前が生き延びて、なぜお前が生き延びて、彼らは死んだのか? That's what it was. That was the line. なぜお前が生き延びて、or 生き延びて。なぜお前が生き延びて、彼らは死んだのか? Sullivan's Manor Promenade, a path leading to Sullivan's private residence. Okay, sure. Oh, okay, so this is just like one of those mini things. Honestly, what I think I'm gonna do is just this. I'm just gonna say screw it and just go straight to the boss room. I don't feel like dealing with these mini guys. They're not worth my time. We're probably gonna have a little scratch damage carried over, maybe. It depends. Hey, what's in here, first of all? Ouch. What's in here? It is? Escape hex. Okay. Now let's go inside. Or not. Ouch. This might be a bad idea. This might be an absolutely terrible idea. What's here?
Yokoso. 予定していた客人とは違うが、歓迎しよう。余裕たっぷりだな。実験体20号。リーンベルのクォーツのありかですか？てめえ。
私のクォーツ。
何も聞かされていないのですね。私はサリバン。ユリスをはじめとする研究所を統括する最高責任者。20人の新生児とクォーツの照合作業を行い、毎年1人ずつ死ぬように設定した。クォーツは順調に毎年砕け散り、20人目でエラー。もうお分かりでしょう。私があなたのクォーツを持っている。出せ。私が死んだらクォーツは砕けるよう仕掛けてあります。試してみてはどうですか？
興味深い話をしているではないか。探したぞ。カーディナル・ロエン。
ご無沙汰しております、ロエン殿。
聞かせてもらおう。今まさに目前で生きている最後の実験体をお前はどう説明するのだ？
実験は成功しています。むしろ彼女の存在が想定外なのです。
推し量ることのできない力とでも言うのか？
はい、残念ながら。
私は何を信じればいい？お前が語り実践してきた理論か、それとも推し量ることのできない力、奇跡か？
奇跡もシステムのうちにあると私は考えます。
なるほど。ならば試してみるほかあるまい。お前が死ねばリーンベルも死ぬ。さあ、奇跡というものがあるのなら私に見せてくれ。
てめえ、何が奇跡だ。そんなもの見てどうする？見たら満足できんのか？答えろ！世界を滑るカーディナルだ。関係ないね。殺してやる。
Is this just Zephyr? I don't think so. Okay, it's all three. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is gonna be a pain in the butt. I can feel it already. Level 102. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. Open this up. Oh man, there's 3 of them too. Oh man. What the heck, man? I mean, sure. I think the way that they work, they're probably the same as the whatchamacallit, where if we just break their shield, If we just break their shield, then we should be able to kill them. But still... Oh, man. Oh, man, this is not good. We're probably gonna spend the entire episode on this, actually. No, we're not. I'm gonna make cuts if we need to. But let's see here. Oh boy, what am I gonna do? Okay, let's see here. Okay, so we have these commandos. I don't want to focus on these R commando shotguns or a cannon or a shotgun. I just want to focus on the mobile storm cannon. Okay, and then there's this... I hate the Bahamut's. I really do. Okay, so... This is, I think, what we're gonna do. We're gonna try this. Okay. Go this way. Mobile storm cannon. And... That's not full stun rate, but it's alright. I mean, not full whatchamacallit, but it's alright. We do that. Just focus on these guys. Let's just ignore everyone else. This might work. This might work, this might not work. If we can take out these guys, I think these are the biggest enemies, so... switch over to Leanne again. Charge up just a little bit. Oh, I gotta make sure that Zephyr's in the air. Okay. And... we need to make sure that we completely get rid of their shield, though. And then... Oh, come on. Come on. Who are you targeting to? Okay. Okay. Anyway. We should be able to kill you now, I think. Unless this guy is blocking him. Yes, he is. What a sack of crap. Alright. Alrighty then. These enemies are too smart. Oh, come on. Oh, come on! Okay, let's try that again. Okay, there we go. No. Come on, give me break your shield. There we go, direct kill. I like that. That's a pretty nifty feature. Makes things a lot easier for me, people who suck at video games and suck at commentary. Okay. Now, let's see, Leanne. Go this way. We'll focus on this one this time. Okay. Just making sure that I'm targeting on the right person. Oh, are you kidding me? You're kidding, right? Okay, let's just retry. Should we? I think we'll pull it off until the bitter end. Literally the bitter end, because we are going to lose, actually. We're going to lose. Like, it's been prophesized. Well, maybe if we're lucky, Vashyron might actually be able to get full scratch damage, because he can actually do that. Not this time, though. Okay, sure. Vashyron just not being very... It's not really Vashyron's fault, it's the gun that I have him set for. I should clarify that. Ooh, boy. Oh, why did I do that? Okay. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Who are you? Okay, we got full scratch damage. Good. So that means even if we go into condition critical, we'll still be alright. Nope. Clearly the game had other plans. Alright, let's retry that. Okay, I don't think we should use up all 30,000 of our rubies, though. Like, we should be fine. Okay, this way. So, what did you think about frickin' Rowan just got... Yeah. I gotta be mindful of the fact that these things have frickin' stupid hitboxes. Okay, go this way. I hate the hitboxes for these things. Like, I don't even know how we're even making contact with them. They just have, like, really big hitboxes. For whatever reason. Okay. There we go. Ooh, that's not good. That is not good. That is not good. Okay. Let's try this again. Yeah, I mean, you see, this is what happens. Like, the game is kind of like RNG, and not really RNG, but like, what am I trying to look for? The way that the game works is like, it's a lot of luck. A lot of luck, really. Like, you just have to hope that enemies don't just decide to go for your main enemy for, like, Just hope that they just don't target the same person and just... I mean, we do the same thing, but you just hope that you didn't accidentally put your whatchamacallit. Well, actually, hope that you... Actually, that one's actually not really luck. That's just paying attention. Make sure that you don't accidentally run into anything with your hero actions. Shoot, please. We should get a Basel back from that. Well, that's actually not what I want to do. I want to break his shield. Alright, whatever. Let's hope that they aren't attacking the same person. Okay. Leave me alone, Apple software update. I should probably actually, you know, update it so that it can stop randomly asking me to do it in the middle of a recording session. That's what I should do. Okay, whatever. Anyway, whatever the case may be. Oh, come on, man. There's just this one extra piece that needs to be... Okay, I think that should be enough. The problem is we're going to go into condition critical because everything's targeted towards... What? Did they just... They just missed. Okay. Sure. I'm not going to question it. You know, let's just try. Let's just get all the let's see if we can actually get through this in one piece. I can actually do a hero action just fine because we'll get a Basel back. Okay, here we go. Maybe we'll get a Basel back. Okay, I want to kill you though. That's what I want to do. So if you can just, there we go. We have 3 Basels now. Who are you targeting towards? Okay, sure. Miss. I'm not complaining about that one bit, actually. Okay. This is probably going to be the move that's going to either make or break this. Nope, we didn't get full scratch damage. Nope, yep, this is going to be the move that either makes or breaks this. Okay, let's try this again. Hopefully, who's attacking Leanne? Please don't do anything stupid. I'm saying that both to the game and also to me. Because... I mean, honestly, we just have to use this, because, like, if we run out of whatchamacallits, we're dead either way, so... Like, if we build up to a scratch damage, we're dead either way, so it's best to just do this now, I think. But, I'm gonna try... Please don't kill her, please don't kill her. Well, I mean, don't kill her, but, you know... Obviously not kill her, but, you know... Should I just do this? Hopefully that'll... Hopefully... Oh, no. Yep, that's it. If we make it out of this in one piece, I'm gonna be very surprised. Okay, let's try it. Break the shield, please. Break the shield, please. Break the shield, please! Can you break the shield already? Ah, dang it. I wanted to completely get rid of the shield. Oh boy, this should be interesting. What am I gonna do? Oh, we didn't get full scratch damage again. We did not. But... things should be fine, actually. I think just for this one, though. I think the thing that we have to make sure is that no one stays in one spot for too long. Switch over to Leanne. And charge up. There we go. That should be... No, you're not shooting the place that I want you to shoot. Okay, whatever. It's no big deal. Or is it? I don't know. Okay, shoot. Shoot, just don't shoot the person that I want you to shoot, sure. That's good. Or, I mean he was, but he wasn't. I don't know what I'm talking about right now. Clearly I don't. Okay, another set of these missiles. That's great. Yay. Okay. But the thing is, though, I did save, so even if we run out of rubies, I can always just come back, and everything will be alright, so... Alrighty then, that's the last set. They're targeting... no one, really. Alright, so, Zephyr. Save the day. Save the day, please. There we go. Direct kill. Let's see here. We'll go for this guy next. I was just making sure that I was that I had Leanne selected. Nope, full scratch damage this time either. Alright, it's no big deal. No big deal. Alrighty then. Ooh, things are... That's going to... Yep. It's no big deal though, because Zephyr should actually be able to do this. We'll just do this and call it a day, I suppose. Break those shields, please. I'd very much appreciate it if you could break those shields. That'd be great. Okay, we got one thing back, but that's probably not going to be enough. Probably not going to be enough. We'll see. Okay. Yeah, because that's all that's going to do is just do direct damage to the body. That's not going to... Yeah. Well, if we had, like... Oh, that's how it works, huh? That's interesting. So it lifts up like the thingy, so that like only a certain part of... That's weird. Okay, break. There we go, level up. And we got 3 back from that, good. Alright, what I'm gonna do is this. You're targeting towards Leanne! Or Zephyr. They're all targeting towards Zephyr. But actually, they're all targeting towards Zephyr, which is actually kind of silly, because he just leveled up, so... You know, no full scratch damage this time either! The RNG, man, the RNG! RNG just does not... The RNG in this game, I tell you, just does not like me. It really hates me. Like, it really does. Okay. Go this way. Completely charge up. Oh, come on, he's gonna do that, though. That's just... What? I'm not going to question it. I'm not going to question it. I think this... We were close to winning, but because of this, we're probably gonna lose. We're probably gonna lose. Maybe. Because he did that thingy! Man, what a bunch of jokers. It's alright, though. Because hopefully... Because, like, he can do that, which makes it so that... Oh, are you kidding me? At just the last second. It's alright, though. Because Zephyr can get some bezels back. Just by attacking. Get some bezels back, Zephyr! Please! Get some bezels back! More than like 2? Or I mean more than like 1 is what I wanted to say. Okay, sure, okay. If we can... No. What I'm gonna do is this. Okay, come on, he's doing it again! He's doing it again. Could you please stop? I guess they had to do it somehow. They had to make this like a lot more fair somehow. It's all right. Please don't kill him. Please don't kill him. Please don't kill him. Or not kill him, but please don't do him with scratch damage. All right. Well, this is it. This is it. Like if we can. Okay, he put his shield back. Okay, we might jump into the air. We did it. We did it. Leader assault. Ugh.
そういうことだったのね。だから私には詳しいことは何も言わずに。変だとは思ったんだよね。ひどいじゃない。ゼファーもバシロンも。お願いだからもう隠し事しないで。でもありがとう。
すまんな。まだ心のどこかでお前を子供扱いしていたみたいだ。
私も1年前なら取り乱していたと思う。
怖くないわけないだろう。
実感がないもの。私の生き方が変わるわけじゃないし、
俺はそんな風には割り切れない。
私を変えたのはゼファーとバシュロンだよ。
嫌だ。こんな終わりだなんて。
やめてよ。終わりじゃない。確かめたいことがあるの。ロエンって人に。
Mission complete, 35 stars. Well, that was chapter 15, or the main story anyway. So, I guess we can just do side missions now. That next recording session might legitimately be the last recording session of the game. Actually, kind of crazy to think. We basically did two chapters in one recording session, sort of, kind of, not really. We'll rest and save. Oh boy, though, that was something. Like, things have just been getting very intense. Like, it's like I keep saying this. Like, it started out just like you know, just delivering rings and getting wine for someone in a stupidly oversized refrigerator that had monsters and crap in it. To finding out about Zephyr's past, and then Luggerfield coming. He's like, I'm gonna kill you because you deserve to die. Well, that was like what he said. He was like, he said, I'm begging you, die. He's like, what was the line? Tanomu kara shinde kure! Tanomu kara. Why am I talking like I'm like some like Yakuza or something? Always rolling my ears. I really do that. Tanomu kara shinde kure. But it's like, literally, it's like, I'm begging you, die, please die. Like, that's what he said, but let's see. Because I've just been dissecting that line. What I kind of want to do actually is just like I don't know, just like a small, like maybe just like unlisted video, just record me reading those lines and then upload just like an unlisted video, just me just like reading, just pretending that I'm Luggerfield, because I really like that scene. That was one of my favorite scenes. I consider that to be like one of my favorite scenes from the game, just because it was just so, I don't know, it just seemed like it really showed just how much weight just what Zephyr did, right? Like all the stuff, like just like the mother of the child who was shot at least 10 times, just kept asking me to forgive you. We're gonna sell and buy and sell some stuff, I think, which is interesting. But yeah. And then everything's getting like everything. Well, one thing I need to clarify though is this. You notice how like Sullivan was like, long time no see, Rowan, and you might say, but it was only a couple chapters ago that like they saw each other. Turns out actually, like it's kind of hard to believe, but apparently the pacing of the game isn't very accurate with how much time is going on. Like, even though it seems like, like each chapter is happening, like a couple of days, back to back, actually, the course of this game, I believe I said this before, but, in case you've forgotten, the course of this game goes over the course, or the time span of this game goes over the course of 7 months, actually. So, even though, like, it's only a couple chapters that Sullivan and Rowan saw each other, it could have actually been, like, 3 or 4 months, maybe, in actuality. Yeah, you don't get in. Let's go ahead and sell stuff. This is how you get all your rubies back. Like, selling is so, like... That's why it's important to do, like, these side missions and everything, though, because, like, you get, like, stuff that you can sell. You have a lot of synthesis items. I really want to... There's, like, a couple items that I just want to sell, but I keep holding on to them as if they're going to be useful to me for some reason. Alright, hold on. Like this cursed doll, this milky snow. Like, are we gonna need this for stuff? What are we? I feel like we're gonna need that for something. So that's why I haven't sold anything. We haven't done like anything, any side missions or anything, so there's nothing really to sell. We can scrap a couple things though. Alrighty then, let's see what we got here. Synthesis, scrap for parts, please. Well, yeah, that's how most video games work. You buy and sell stuff. You sell stuff. Sell stuff is how you gain money. Of course, this game's a little different though, in the fact that since like you have to charge in order, they charge you money in order to restart. You know, you end up, since they charge you money to restart each time, you end up losing quite a bit of money. When I saw the walkthrough, like I didn't see any of the, yeah. I didn't see how the story was supposed to go, but I checked the side missions just to see what was available. And apparently there's supposed to be like a side mission for Miranda, but I don't think we'll ever be able to do any more of her side missions until we pay the fine to get this back open, which is really unfortunate. Really unfortunate. It is what it is. I like Miranda. It's just that one side mission that I just didn't. I did all those side. That's kind of annoying though. Like I did all those side missions for her, like all of them. Like. I don't think I skipped out on a single one of this to play through, but there's just this one time I just felt like skipping through it, and then we can't even go inside the store. That's kind of ridiculous. Why? Why, Miranda? Why would you do this to me? Oh well, there's other clothing stores in the game though, so... What's our hero hunter rank? We're 2 away from getting some more items. Oh. Another cutscene.
神への信仰と科学、すなわちゼニス。同列に語れないことを一つとして考えたのが過ちの始まりなのか。私は現実に惑わされ、自分を偽り、大義の名のもとに犠牲を強いた。サリバンは最後に選択を誤りました。サリバンはあなたが死んだ原因、すなわちゼニスという現実を私に突きつけた。そして大義の名のもとに私が進むべき道を示しつつ、奇跡の可能性をも示してしまった。私は彼が進もうとする道がどちらか知るまでに20年かかりました。罪を知らないことが罪ならば、私は大罪を背負って死ぬしかない。しかし私は人々のため、大義を貫き、罪を背負って生きる道を選んで生きてきた。彼らには全力で向かってきてもらわなければならないのです。私も全力で彼らを殺そうと思います。本当に死なないという奇跡があるのなら、私はもう一つの奇跡を信じて喜んで死ねる。私は信じるわけにはいかないのです。あなたをもう一度この手で抱きしめる権利はない。どうして私だけが幸せになることが許されるというのか。できることなら償いたい。犠牲となった人々に、20人の子供たちに、死のうとも生きようとも、私に本当の幸せなどない。もう引き返すことはできない。
Advance to the next chapter, no thanks. There are still a couple side missions that we need to do. Quite interesting, actually. Actually, I have to say, Rowan is actually Fujiwara Keiji, the person who did the voice for him, the sei for him. I have to say though, that's actually a very different role from what I'm used to. Like, you know, I'm just used to like, let's see here. When I think of all the characters, like. Usually they're like either like kind of like crazy like Lad Russo, or like tough and kind of emotionless, cold like the police officer from Durarara, or like or like I don't know, just something like that. This one's kind of like a very layered character, very different from what I'm used to, actually. I like him though. I like him though. I like his voice and everything. He's one of the few Seiyu that actually managed to maintain a career up until he's in his 50s now, because actually surprisingly rare. Actually, a lot of people a lot of people aren't really able to do that, actually, to maintain a career up into their 40s or 50s. Like a lot of people, even if they get like a lot of success, they end up they just end up dying out because like either they write or they relied too much on their fame and didn't quite plan ahead accordingly, or something. Maybe they were only suited. Maybe they were suited for a certain role, and maybe as they got older, they weren't quite able to fit that role anymore, or I don't know. Stuff like that happens. Alright, so there are 2 places that we need to go for these side missions. Will we even really have enough time to really do like an awkward topic? Maybe. Let's see. Les chit-chat noirs. Where are you? How's it going? I lost my locked trunk somewhere on level 12. I can't find it. I'm at my wit's end. If you find it, bring it back here. It's valuable to me. You're free to keep whatever's inside. Alright, he said on level 12. Somewhere on level 12. I might have to look that up to see where it is, maybe off screen. It depends. Alright, let's go down to Cranktown. Who do we need to see in Cranktown? You see Anthony. Looking for a younger worthy of inheriting one of my young cherished firearms. Okay. Sure thing, buddy. I'll find you. There you are. Oh, you've come to... Yeah, he sounds a lot older. He sounds a lot older than he looks. You come to stake a claim. I don't know what voice. I don't know. There's side character that can give him just the same voice. You came to stake a claim on my gun too. I'm grateful for that. However, you still have to take somewhat challenging tests to see if you're worthy of inheriting this piece. Are you prepared? A moonlight gem said to sleep deep within Mine 24. Human falls held by monsters in the Grand Idi mines. If anyone obtains both, I'll entrust them with a gun of mine. Gun of mine, I should say. Okay, so we need to go to... Okay, Moonlight Gem in Mine 24 and Human Fossil in Granny D Mines. That's amazing. Alright, well we're gonna have to go down anyway. I guess I can show you guys what like a completely empty area looks like. Elevator level 8. For some reason I was expecting... I thought I was going to go down to level 9 from level 7. I'm not quite sure how that worked out in my head. Anyway, let's go down to level... No, we don't need to go to Dakota Vein. We need to go down to level 12, and the other places are down here on the bottom floor. So anyway, I guess that'll be like our awkward topic for the day. Moving on. So, relatively recently, a YouTuber that I like to watch, by Dan's News Machinima, you may know him from like creature stuff or anything of that sort. I don't generally watch very much creature content as a whole anymore like I used to. Like, I used to really watch the creature stuff all the time back when they first moved to the house back in 2012, and then once they started moving to the office, I sort of slowly, progressively stopped watching less. Oh, anyway, this is what a completely empty area looks like. Let's go into hex building mode so that we can explore without like going into any battles. I was sort of watching this stuff less and less and less, but I do watch Dan quite a bit. I used to watch Seamus quite a bit until like he sort of just stopped uploading for whatever reason. That's neither here nor there. Yeah, this is what it looks like. And once we go to... I knew that was going to happen. Anyway, relatively recently, Dan was doing a playthrough of Minecraft Story Edition, which is a Telltale game, which I remember when they first announced it about... Was it early this year or late last year? It came as a surprise to me because... I don't know, like, when you think of Telltale, you think of, like, mature story-driven games, you know, like The Walking Dead, The Wolf Among Us, what's the other one, Game of Thrones, and Tales from the Borderlands. I've played the first 3 that I mentioned. I have not played Tales from the Borderlands, but I have played the Borderlands games themselves, except for the pre-sequel. I haven't played the pre-sequel yet, but, hold on, let's look at this. So you can return to base, and then that'll just teleport you straight back there. You know, mature, all of those are mature M-rated games, and they're all very story-driven, have very tough decisions, and then you have Minecraft, which is a game that like doesn't really have a story. I mean, like if you clear through the end on the Xbox 360 version of the game, I'm not quite sure if this happens in the PC version, but there's like this little like they have like this really long like dialogue between these two unseen characters that you can read, but not very much of a story. I want to go down. That's what I want to do. Not very much of a story, and so I thought that was kind of surprising. And on top of that, Minecraft is kind of like a kids game, right? So well, it's not really a kids game. It's a game for everyone, but you can't deny that a huge portion of the audience for Minecraft is children. I mean, that is what it is. What it is. I mean, you shouldn't. I mean, I have no problem with playing. Oh, I've actually already gone through Mine 24 on my own, haven't I? Maybe I haven't. Anyway, no, Mine 24. Mine 24. This is the whatchamacallit. This is the Oh, this is kind of overkill, isn't it? We're all in our 60s. This is kind of overkill. It's kind of weird how they don't really. I mean, it's good. I'm glad that they don't do this actually. That they don't scale the side mission dungeons to like whatever level your party is, because you only really need one challenging dungeon per. Anyway, moving on though, and I was surprised. I was a bit skeptical, but I was like, Telltale has not done a bad game yet, so I thought that it'd be. I was skeptical, but I trusted them. I still do trust them. I just hope that they don't end up like what I think like the Marvel superhero movies have become, where they've released so much content that sort of like the novelty factor from them sort of dies out. So they the Avengers 2, for example, like I mentioned, I didn't quite like. I like the movie, but I just thought it was all right. But had that movie came out back in 2012 when the first Avengers came out, I'd have been like, whoa, this is like the best movie ever. But by 2015 when it first came out, when Avengers 2 came out, like most of the novelty factor was gone, so it was kind of like eh. But anyway, I just hope that doesn't happen with like Telltale, because they're doing so many games, and I mean, sure, they're all very different games and everything with very different lore and everything, but I don't know. Moving on though, what was I gonna say? So I was like, okay, so then I started watching Dan's News' playthrough of it, and I saw in the comment section, like, someone was like, oh wow, what is this silly kiddie game? Like, this game's like for children, it's stupid, like, what's going on? Like, why does this game exist? Like, they should only be making like mature, good games, and anyway. It was just a bunch of that, and that's just kind of this thing that I want to talk about. I'm probably not even really going to be able to get into it properly. This is this thing that exists within our modern, in the modern internet culture that exists. Like, there's this thing that exists that, only dark, mature things are good, and anything that's aimed towards children is automatically equal to bad. I don't quite agree with that. Like, I remember, I saw an interview by Roger Craig Smith. He's a voice actor. He's done a lot of things. Some of his more notable roles are Ezio in the Assassin's Creed games. What? Oh, okay. It's just the Tesla tortoise. Sure, it's like level 82 or something, but whatever. Who cares? I remember the strategy to beat him, so I'm not too worried. Moving on though. Because like he has like a strong shield and everything, but once you break his shield, he's kind of a joke. The problem is that he's gonna electrocute you, though. That's what I forgot. That's kind of the problem. And he still packs a punch because he's level like 82, but yeah, whatever. Who cares? Charge up just a little bit. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to hit what I want to hit. Oh, the gauge broke. Okay. Actually, we got basically all of our bezels back. That's cool. Oh, we have almost another complete set of bezels. That's cool. Okay, so I should have equipped her with something. So yeah, that like Kitty, like, and Ezio from Assassin. We don't have the money. We simply don't have the money to just like. Well, we're gonna do it anyway. I don't know. I don't know why I always need. I don't know why I always feel the need to make sure that all of these are perfect. You know, there are a lot of times I feel like I'm just wasting rubies, but you know, it is what it is. I'm sure that you guys agree too. There are a lot of times where I'm just wasting rubies in this game, but it's no big deal. It's no big deal. We're basically at the end of the game anyway, so. Moving on though. It doesn't matter if like our gunner. If our handgunner can't charge up, he only just needs to be able to charge up once, and that's alright. And, there we go. Stun rate. Thank you. I think you can you only charge once? I think you can only charge once. Like, I don't think that Zephyr was able to charge more than once at all. Alright, let's go again from this angle. But, that, like, childish equals... That's what I was talking about. Roger Craig Smith. That's right. Please don't... Okay. Yeah, that was a thing. Yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back and then rest. Okay, someone's like... Oh, we actually went the way that I did not want to go. I wanted to go back and rest. What was I talking about again, though? Ezio, you know, he did Chris Redfield in Resident Evil. Who else? Another one of his more notable roles is, you know, he does Sonic. He's like the new Sonic, and oh wow, that was kind of thing. I kind of wanted to go the other way and like not, you know, waste a bunch of money, but sure. I guess that works too. What? Oh, okay. Right. Okay. Since we're basically at the end of the game, though, I can use an escape hex. It's no big deal. Okay, here we go. You did Batman in the Arkham Origins games, among other things. Anyway, whatever the case may be, going back to things. I saw an interview that he did recently, relatively recently, it must have been about a month or two ago, because he did the voice of Batman in like a movie that was aimed towards children, right? And he stressed the importance of there being like content like this, like Batman content that's aimed towards, you know, younger children, you know, like having, you know, the Arkham games are good. I love the Arkham games, consider them to be some of my favorite games like ever, you know, just because I just like seeing like the mature Batman taken like a bit more realistic mature Batman. Of course, you know, the term realistic is, you know, kind of take that with a grain of salt, of course, because, you know, anyway, but whatever the case may be, and just do that. But you know, there's some, but like think about it, like what got us into like the Batman, series. For those of you who are like into like Batman and whatnot, it was the children's stuff, right? You know, like the the cartoon that aired during like the early 90s. Oh, actually, it aired for a long time. Like its original air is like during the early 90s, but like it aired, you know, up until like I recall even as recently as like the early 2000s seeing it, and Boomerang showed it, and I think Boomerang actually still shows it. You know, like it was stuff like that, having like those Batman stuff that was targeted towards children that got us into this stuff. It's important. I think that children deserve like a fair thing too. Like most children are too young and they're not quite emotionally complex enough to be able to really enjoy, you know, like the more mature Telltale's games. So I think it's good that, you know, there's a Telltale game, you know, the Minecraft story that's aimed towards children. I think it's, or targeted towards the general audience. I think it's good. And just because it's not super mature, and you know, you don't see like, just because it's not super mature or anything, you don't see like, people getting like their limbs torn off or doing stuff like that. That does not necessarily mean that it's bad, you know. It really doesn't necessarily mean that it's bad. And I saw it, and I thought that it was actually pretty darn good, actually, all things considered. Like, sure, it wasn't, sure, it was still, I mean, sure, it wasn't, like, you know, super mature, and a lot of, like, the quote-unquote tough decisions in that weren't really, like, that. When you compare them to the stuff that you had to do in, like, Game of Thrones and The Walking Dead and The Wolf Among Us, Game of Thrones especially, they really weren't that tough. I could see how they would be kind of, like, tough decisions if, like, you know, you were, like, a little kid, but, like, I guess, like, when you're like a more mature person, they weren't really that super tough, but it was still very well written, still very good nonetheless. It was just for a more general audience. I don't think that was necessarily a bad thing. Like, there's this term that's been flowing on the internet that I've actually stumbled upon for the first time on my own relatively recently, called edgelord. It's basically like, it's a term that refers to people who like are super like super dark edgy type stuff, and like if anything else that doesn't quite fit the bill, you know, is automatically bad. And people use that term to make fun of people like that. I don't think I quite qualify as an edgelord. I don't know, like how do I mean, obviously I don't if I'm having this whole awkward topic at the moment, but like, what was I talking about again, though? If you can only do 2 with how quickly, like, my machine gun charges up, I can understand. I can understand why Zephyr can only do 1 that one time. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Yeah. I mean, we might as well, because Leanne can't do anything, so whatever, even though Leanne is like the better... Yeah, to refer to people who... refer to people who only like, ouch, stop. Our Basel should... Yeah, only 1 though, since we lost whatchamacallit. Alright, let's go back and rest and save. I generally, like, I don't know, like, I like comedies, but I don't go out of my way, I don't really actively watch pure comedies, just because I just don't. I prefer something with, what's the word, a bit more, I don't want to say substance, because that can be taken the wrong way, but, you know, moving on, though, I don't know, I generally prefer something that has, like, a nice, even mix. Something that has both a lighthearted side to it, but also a bit more, you know, dramatic, if you will. Not, dramatic, if you will. Because, I don't know, because, like, you know, I think, and, you know, like, I'm not quite someone who, like, truly, like, only goes for, like, pure drama. Like, I remember, like, one of the chief complaints for both Shigatsu wa Kimi no Uso and Akame ga Kill, those anime, were that, you know, like, there was like a lot of, like, what a lot of people thought was, like, ill-placed. We're just gonna go back, so we're almost at the end of the episode already. There was, like, a lot of, like, ill-placed comedy in that, but I thought that the comedy was just fine. Sure, like, they were, like, more mature series, and for very different ways. Like, Akame ga Kill was a lot more mature because of, like, the subject matter at hand, you know, dealing with, you know, like, government and, like tyrannical government and all the blood and gore that was in it, and then, you know, Shigatsu wa Kimi no Uso, because, that one is, like, more, like, you know, about, like, coming to terms with yourself and, you know, accepting crap and being super OP at the piano. How's it going? Yeah, but we just returned back to base. We can do that. But yeah, like there's nothing wrong with something being a little bit more lighthearted or being towards children or anything of that sort. I'm kind of trying to wrap things up here. I wasn't able to quite go onto what I really wanted to say, but there's nothing wrong with that, and there's nothing, like, you know, I just think that the whole idea that, you know, kid friendly or, you know, not super edgy is equal to bad, I don't quite agree with that idea. I find that to be kind of silly and short-sighted. If you have that idea, you're gonna miss out on a lot of really great stuff. I mean, like, if you dislike the Minecraft, Telltale's the Minecraft Story Edition for different reasons, not necessarily because, like, it was for children, but because, you know, you didn't like the characters, you thought the characters weren't quite written very realistic or anything of that sort, that's fine. I can understand that, but at least those are what I consider to be valid criticism. I don't necessarily agree with them per se. Oh, honestly, the way that the characters were written, they weren't really, like, super realistic, but, you know, I mean, it's, you know, it's something that's made for, you know, a more general audience, so I guess it's to be expected. What am I trying to say here, though? Basically, kid-friendly does not equal bad. That's the main thing that you should get from this. Anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and end things off here. So, if you like this video, this series of videos, please feel free to leave a like. If that is cool, please feel free to subscribe and join Team Strawberry today. Also follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/MegaShadowFist. I'll be sure to link that in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is MegaShadowFist signing out. Bye!